Hello everyone, welcome to day 5 of our challenge. And before I continue with the challenge, I would like to talk about a particular habit Christ brought me out of and has really shaped my life. And that habit is stealing. I needed to talk about this habit because subsequently, as I share more of my stories, would this habit is actually one of the reasons why a lot of incidents transpires. So if I keep talking from a particular end and I'm not saying talking about this habit, is like I'm speaking ill of any personality. So this particular habit of me is I stealing was an hobby. Will I say an hobby? Was even a threat to my life because it's actually in that it makes my childhood traumatic, extremely traumatic, because I was rebelled down to that particular thing. If anything happens, if anything miss, it would always be me, even when I literally know nothing about it. So fast forward to this particular event when I was about graduating from GS3. In my school, we don't pay party fee. The only thing they tell us is they pick colors, and they tell us to go and get the colors. Those are the colors the graduates will wear. And there was nobody to buy me the shirts, there was nobody to buy me the skirts. I was just there. So and we've started holiday lessons for SS1 class. So I've had my classmates buying this, buying that. I bought this, I bought that. Me, I knew that one is not even, I am not putting my mind, but even if it's just the shirt and the skirt, there was no means, and that was how I was able to pick one or two people's money. Majorly is always my mom's money, yet I was always picking her money. So when I just wanted to buy a shirt, no string attached, just to buy a shirt and a skirt and to go to the graduation center, even if I don't meet the standard of others, yes, at least I would look okay as a person. And that was how my sister found out, and I was like, I wanted to buy shirts. All of them said, is it a must, is it this, is it that? It pained me to the bone. I don't have anybody to do these things for me. She collected the money, and that was how I wore a particular skirt that I have worn to lesson several times. That top was gifted to me. So because I don't have clothes, I don't even have church clothes differentiated from house clothes. I'm always managing myself now. So I would find a way. Yes, I would find it, and that doesn't mean I don't have other clothes. Yes, I do have some, but there are some you can only wear them to church, but there are some you can wear them both ways. So the ones I can wear both ways, that top happens to be among. So I just wore the top again. I've worn it to like lesson for like 5 to 6 times. So I just worn it to the graduation. That's how my classmates, students now, that's how they saying, but you wore this thing to lesson. I said, no, it's not the one I wore to lesson. No, they are two. It is the other one I wore to lesson. This one is fine. This one is this. I just wanted to make myself happy, but deep within me, I felt bad. And this was one of the reasons why I don't like to keep my pictures. And that's the reason why when you ask me pictures of my SS3 downward, I literally don't have any of those pictures, because if I had them, they were more of traumatic experience to me. Yeah, they were more of traumatic experience to me. But one thing I tend to now do now is that when I see people living with each other, when I see children living with people, if I'm close to the people involved, I mean the parents involved, I try to tell them, share my experience a bit with them so that they can do things better. And they tried, the people I lived with, they tried in their own way, but I was a child. I wanted to be cared for, but they were doing the ones they could, because literally it is the one they could do. They can't go out of their box to do some, but there were some things, if they did better, probably those experiences won't be that traumatic. But today, all thanks to God, I don't have issues with clothes. In fact, when it comes to clothes, I think my husband is doing more justice to that, because it literally made me lose interest on wearing clothes. I don't really want to do, but my husband said, no, my husband is a fashionista. No, this one, no. Yes. So I appreciate God how far He has brought me. Once again, it's Miss Shiba Olaoluwakito. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye.